Hi there, this is Ranjit, and in this video we'll do the unboxing and have a first look at the Samsung Galaxy A52. Samsung launched two smartphones, that's the A72 and the A52. We have the A52, so let's have a look at the same. And guys, this is the Indian variant, and in India they only launched the 4G variant. That's what I have. And if you look at the box, guys, nothing at the back. Actually, this comes with the Snapdragon 720G SoC. And let's just quickly open it up. Guys, I'm recording this video prior to the Indian launch, so I don't know the exact pricing, but I have asked you guys also on Twitter, what do you expect the pricing of this Indian specific variant? And I've got various replies ranging from about 25 to 28,000. And I feel as this is a A series product, definitely there'll be that A series premium on this one, and I expect the pricing to be somewhere around 25 to 26,000. And compared to the Galaxy A51, this one is having a Snapdragon SoC. Also, new thing is that this one has IP67 water resistant, which is generally not found in this range, and this is believed to have that rear camera main supposed to have optical image stabilization. So let's quickly open this up and have a look. So here we have this, and SIM ejector tool looks like no case. Yes, just some paperwork. They should have actually given a case. Anyways, so again, looks and feels sleek. This is supposed to have a 4500 milliamp hour battery, guys, and this blue color they have sent us. So let's remove this. What is this? And back is actually, guys, that polycarbonate on this one. This is not glass. Front is glass. I believe this is Gorilla Glass 5. Anyways, we have that quad camera. Let's look at what else do we get. We had a USB type A to type C cable and a power brick. And guys, this is a standard 15 watt power brick, though the phone actually charges a maximum capacity of 25 watts. They should have given a 25 watt charger. Anyways, that's what we have in the box. That's it. We'll test the weight of this one. 189 grams of weight on this one. Let's go over here on the top. We have some plastic. I'll remove that later. We have the SIM tray over here at the top itself on this one. So let's just pop this. So we have that rubber gasket here, guys, because of that IP67, and it's a hybrid solution that we are getting with this one. I believe the micro SD card up to 1 terabyte is supported on this specific variant. Anyways, storage will be 128 gigabytes, but it will come in two variants, 6 gigabytes of RAM and 8 gigabytes of RAM. Okay, anyways, if we move here, we have the volume rocker, power on off button, and bottom will be your speaker vent. I'll just remove that. This is supposed to have stereo speakers, so we'll look at it later. And USB type C port, main microphone, 3.5mm headphone jack, and on this end actually nothing, very surprising. Back we have that quad camera setup. Main is that 64, and it's supposed to have optical image stabilization. Then we have, I believe it's a 12 megapixel, that's ultra wide. Then we have again that 2 megapixel, no, it's not 2 megapixel, it's actually 5 megapixel depth and macro camera. And that front is supposed to be a 32 megapixel camera. So let's just power this on, guys, and hope it has some charge. Yeah, and let me actually set this up and then we will continue. So guys, I've set up this device, so let's have a closer look at the same now. And as you can see, guys, it's having a Super AMOLED screen. That's a 6.5-inch Super AMOLED screen. And guys, here are the specs for the same. You can have a look at it. And this is actually a Full HD Plus AMOLED screen, and it's having that 90 Hertz refresh rate. If you go to the display, here, as you can see, motion smoothness is on high over here. And guys, by the way, the moment I set it up first time, I actually got an OTA update. Let me actually show you. And I applied that OTA update. So there was an OTA update. I had applied that, and I also changed the default keyboard from the Samsung keyboard to the Google keyboard because for some reason haptic feedback was disabled with the default keyboard. So I changed that. But apart from that, I did not install anything. There is a little bit of junk that is there that came. As you can see, the Snapchat etc. is there. So phone pay and all those things, you can uninstall some of the junk, but yes, there is some junk that is installed like this. And guys, again, follow my video of the Galaxy M12 where I showed you what are the steps that you should do when you are installing the first install on the Samsung phone. I did the same for this one, and this is what we got. So again, quite a bit of Samsung apps are there: Samsung Health, Samsung Pay, a lot of Samsung apps, in fact, as you can see on this one. And this is having an AMOLED screen, so we also have this always on. It was not enabled by default, but you can enable it, and it has this in-display fingerprint scanner, as you can see. So typical in-display fingerprint scanner that you are getting on this one. Looks fine, as you can see, so that works. And the brightness is actually looks to be good on this. The screen is actually relatively bright on this. So I've disabled auto brightness, but it is there. And as you can see, quite a bit of quick toggles, so a lot of customization. Even Dolby Atmos is there on this one. And yes, this one also has NFC, so again, that's actually nice. But the thing is that, guys, though the phone feels comfortable to hold in the hand or something, but I simply do not like the fact that as this is an A series, they are still using, this is a completely polycarbonate, that plastic back on this one, so I don't like it. They should have actually given a glass back on the smartphone. And I don't like the fact that they haven't even bundled a case on this one, because again, guys, this is a plastic bag, and eventually, after sometimes plastic, you will see scratches. So again, you might have to invest extra for that case. In terms of UI and everything, this is the new UI that you're getting, One UI, so no issues with that. If you look at it, that's the One UI 3.1. This is the latest, and this comes out of the box with that Android 11, so that's also not a problem. And nowadays, guys, and with these new Samsung smartphones, update is not an issue, because they have promised 3 years of 3 generations of Android updates and 4 years of security updates. So that way, that's a good thing what they are doing in terms of software. And in terms of UI, guys, because of the Snapdragon 720 SoC, again, everything is responsive on this one. And this one has a 4500 milliamp hour battery, and I feel the battery life will also be pretty good on this one, because the Snapdragon 720G is a pretty power efficient processor. But again, let's also look at the camera, because I think so that's an important point, because this one actually has that optical image stabilization, which was generally not found in this price range. Earlier, we used to get some smartphones, but OIS generally we are not getting in mid-range smartphones. And I'll show you the camera, but before that, guys, I like the fact that they have implemented this IP67 rating, that is waterproof and stuff. So I just want to test. I poured some water on this, as you can see, and yes, it's actually nice to have that IP67 rating. I hope more smartphones actually provide it, so that is nice. But let's now look at the camera, because I feel that's also a big highlight. Again, typical Samsung layout. So we have this this is the wide angle. Oh, it actually goes pretty wide. Regular, and then you can move between the, and guys, this is digital zoom, 2x, 4x, even says 10x, but I would not suggest go beyond 2x, because it's digital zoom, it's not optical zoom. Then if we look at the front, and again, if we move here, we have all the modes. So here they didn't skimp on this thing. Even night mode, we have the pro mode, dedicated macro mode, because that has that 5 megapixel macro. So I'll take some macro shots later on. So we have a dedicated mode like this. So in terms of software, yes, we have a lot of modes here, and it has OIS. So hopefully, even in indoor lighting, the camera performance should be good. I'll show you some samples, but here is that front facing. This is supposed to be that 32, and here also we can go a little bit wide like this, and here also we have a lot of modes over here. So let me do one thing. Let me actually take some sample shots with this one, so that you have a better idea regarding the camera. So these samples were taken with the rear facing camera outdoors, and as you can see, the pictures came out actually really good, has a lot of sharpness, and you can even get this natural background blur very easily with the same, and the effect actually looks very nice. So these are some samples with human subjects. Again, notice the skin tones were produced very well. This is in the portrait bokeh mode, and that also looks very natural, I would say. This was with the wide angle, and I like that there was no color distortion even with the wide angle lens. And this was with the front-facing camera. Now moving to semi-indoor conditions, here also I felt that it did a good job, and even wide angle does not have that distortion. Now these were taken in completely artificial lighting in my office, and I was very impressed with this wide angle. It's doing a good job, and some more samples that I took in artificial lighting in my office. This was the regular shot and this was the wide angle lens. Now moving to human subjects in artificial lighting, here also I feel it's doing actually a pretty good job, and these were taken with the portrait mode. So definitely I would say camera is one of the biggest strength of this Galaxy A52 smartphone. Putting this video with the front-facing camera of this Samsung Galaxy A52, and it's a little bit windy, and the audio is also being recorded via its internal microphone. So what do you feel about the front-facing camera performance of this Galaxy A52? So guys, that's it for now for the unboxing and first look at this Samsung Galaxy A52. So what do you guys think about the same? And guys, regarding the pricing, I'll leave the pricing information when it's announced in the description so that you can check it out. Anyways guys, that's it for now. Thanks for watching. This is Ranjit and I hope to see you in my next video. Take care guys.